Do you hear me?
through a different machine.
Yeah, we
Yes,
could.
we can hear you, Michael.
Now
Michael,
you're spotlighted.
Go ahead, Michael.
Okay, and I was just waiting all night and listening to you guys. You're having a good time. Uh, I talked to you about something I had for figuring segment turning, figuring a segment sizes without having to take all those different calculation. Are you still interested to look at it?
Yes, why not?
Okay,
Sure.
very simple. I know there's not too many segment turning in your group, but that's okay.
I am.
No, there's a lot.
I'm
There's a
one.
lot.
Yep.
So am I.
Okay, I'll get my face out of there, put that on. Uh, this is what I'm talking about. It's very simple. And as you can see, I do a lot of segment and I do some
Cool.
little things in segment turning. What I do with that little jig is you take your diameter that you want for your ring that you want to do. You divided the ring in half. 9 is 4.5. You take my jig here. Sorry if I move around. Then I move it up to, as you see on the side, 14 is 4 inch. I go up to 4.5 inch. That gives me the size of my segment. I take
nice.
my compass here and I put it to, I'm only gonna get one hand. I can't do it both sides, but put it down there, get the size of it, transfer the size to my measurement here, and gives me a length, and that length corresponds to the length of the segment, and that's it. It's very simple to use. I'm not well organized, and it's my first time in my life, and I'm 81.
Wow.
That's
Michelle,
That
is there any way you can send us plans for that for the
I
website?
I can try to send you some picture, but like I say, you don't have to figure nothing out. Like I said, you take your, with my little jig here,
Yeah.
as you can see, it's written 18 pieces is 10 degree, and you can have whatever you want. See, I got 11 and a quarter is 16 pieces, and you got 18 is 10 pieces. You make them all, and that it just that you don't have to figure at all. It's just simple to me, and I mean I find it very, very simple.
what's the
What
angles of the lines
What's
in the middle?
10 degrees. That one is 10
Okay.
degrees.
that one's 10 degrees.
Do
Yeah,
you do you have plans for that jig, Michael?
it's in my brain. I just
So, so
I just
Michelle,
came up with it one day. It's a jig, very simple. I'll take it apart. See, that's the piece that slides up and down. And if you take this piece and unclip it, that piece comes off, and that's only to hold the paper down.
that's only to hold the paper down.
Ah,
That's all it
So,
does. That one here, because that could slide up and down as you do using it.
right.
Okay, and that's the start of that. If I can, I'll remove that. I don't need it. Okay. Okay, because when you figure out your this, like I said, if you want to use a 9 inch diameter, you divide it in half, which is 4.5 inch. Then that's why I move up to 4.5 inch, like I said,
Right.
and with your taking this and put on each line and transpose it to your measuring you from zero.
Roll tape.
That's it. It gives you the size of your. All I can send you is a picture of it because the function of it, like I told you, it's in my mind.
Right, right. So,
I came up with
no, that's great. You can do this, Michelle. Take a picture of it and then just write out the steps. Step one, do this. Step two, do this. That'll be perfect. Because
Okay.
you're right,
Ingenious.
making the jig, that's simple. It's just an open frame with a slider.
Somebody asked me if I went to university. I said, never opened the door yet.
Outstanding, sir.
Okay. And I know I've been doing this for 60 some years anyway. And like I said, FaceTime is my first one. And I do the segment like one against the other one. And I do the, that's what I'm working on right now. That's segment easy. What they gave you a special, I purchased that on the internet. That's marked segment easy. This figures the space and the angles for you. But my jig is, all I want out of that jig is I want people to stop breaking their heads with a pile of, I know I had about 25 sheets of paper with digital formulas out for the segments, and I threw them all in the garbage.
So if he could give us the basic dimensions of that jig, the outside of it, so that we can get the same size paper, it would be helpful too. The inside and outside dimensions.
That's probably what, 8.5 by 11 paper.
Yeah, I cut up my paper. It doesn't matter. The paper size doesn't matter. It's just that the idea that the bottom line, I'm working by myself, as long as that bottom line here corresponds with
Like when you're setting out your drafting paper, you got that first straight line.
Yeah, the line is
Yep.
on this side. This is on an angle. So when you look at it, the line that's on the paper is right on the edge of it. Right here.
Right.
Yes, you can't see it. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay, see the line is right there.
right.
The paper moved a bit. That's why I had the paper holder. And that's when you start. And no matter what size, no matter how many segments you want, you just figure out how many segments, figure out the degrees, and go at it.
Do you have to have that V exactly in the center of your jig, or can it be offset one side to the other?
I'm reading what you're saying. Yeah. The measurement on this side is the same as on the other side. So when you move evenly with your bar,
Right.
and as you go up, you stop. Like I said, this one I said 4.5. 4.5. When you open your compass, it'll give you. Now the compass is too small for it now, but it gives you the exact size that you transpose to the, which I had made when I use my, as you can see here, there's a hole here. So I put one, and that's a 0 mark,
Right.
and I transpose it to that one. And it's just that easy to make a segment and figure out whatever you want, 18, 16 pieces or 10 pieces, you get your segment size.
So when you make your pattern size, your piece of paper, does that have to be centered inside the center of that jig? I mean, does it have to be centered right to left, or doesn't it matter?
No. Everything
paper.
has to be centered on a jig. Yeah, that is center on the jig. It has to be dead center.
Okay.
Okay.
That was my question.
I think if you move it sideways, now that you put the question to me, it would give you the same answer. It's just a draw. The V would move here and move over there, but it'd be the same
Right.
measurement.
Okay.
Yeah, it should give you the same measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's cool.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Can I send you a picture on your on the club site?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll add the video that you just did explaining it along with the graphic that you send.
Yeah, that's it doesn't matter what size you make it, as long as the bar is down there and the line on the bottom starts where the V starts, and then the main thing is the that I think I should have went to university. I would have been better. As long as the peak of that V is on the line of your piece of wood down here,
Right.
that you will put this against
Take your
is
measurement.
right. That both of them are matched. You're right. The V is right down there at the end. As long as that is there, when you move up, then you get the exact sizing of your. You would have.
Can you show us the other pieces of paper you got there for the other
Angles?
The other
angles?
pieces?
Yeah,
Yeah, see that they got the bottom line for where the bar, the line should
Okay.
be. They're all the same. They're all the same. They all have the same idea, and
Right.
see they're all the same.
You see.
And that line on the bottom is a zero mark on your measuring tape. Is
Right.
this the bottom line is your zero mark on the measuring tape?
Right.
That's what some. That's what it goes up. See the zero mark on your tape. That's your bottom line on your design. Is the bottom line the zero mark on your tape? See,
So,
that's
Michael,
1 inch. That's 2 inch compared to the other side. You see, on the other side, I got it right. It's 1 inch and 2 inch. So sorry about that. See 1 inch and 2 inch.
Right.
I could have made a hole on this one line here, but I did. I used right-handed. I find it better to put on the other side. So that's why. So that's what it does.
That's cool.
The only thing I want people to make segments and not having to figure with digital measurements how to do their segments. It's so easy. I'm having fun. I want people to have fun too.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, what shape of bowl do you end up with? Is that just straight up OG or what?
No, it
Uh,
What
You can
kind of
make any
shape
shape
do you
bowl.
have? What's the wall? Is it an OG shape, enclosed, or is this just straight up?
It depend on how many layers you got or how many pieces you got in each row.
Yeah, but you
Well,
need to know that beforehand.
there's nothing to it. I'm trying to explain. To me, it's so
No, I
easy.
totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
What shape
yeah,
bowl do you end up with? Is it straight walls? Is it OG? How do you get the shape of the segmented bow you want to make?
you make your rings different diameters.
Oh, it's like I said, your diameter is figured out on this one, and it gives you the size of your segment. Now, if you want to use different 18ths, you just change the sheet of paper with the degree that it comes up to, and that's it.
Okay.
There's nothing to it. Hard to explain, but there's nothing to it.
so
Well, the
basically,
piece over there
if you
is
want
straight walls, you know? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what you end up with?
No.
A straight tall
No.
wall?
no,
No,
No.
if you want a wider bowl, like you said, you're doing 9 inches, so half of 9 inches is 4.5 inch. So that
Right.
gives you your length of these each segment. So if you want a 9.5 inch, then it's going to be 4.75. That's going to be the next size. That makes your bowl wider. And then as you make the next segment smaller, it'll come back in. That'll give you your in and out
So
curves and shape.
So if you, like you set the top at 4.5, that'd be your top ring and not for a 9-inch bowl. And then you come down to the next ring, make it probably 4 inches, come down to the next ring, make it 3.5, and or whatever, however shape you wanted it, you would
Right.
adjust your
You
your
just
diameter.
you just move this by
Yep.
dividing your diameter in half. Move this to the sizing that you want. It'll give
Right.
you the exact width of your segment.
Yeah. So that gives you the length, which gives you the width of the segments. Excellent.
But that's specifically for that row. So that's how you can
Yes.
go back and forth in order to make it an
I
OG.
still like mine better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Well-
cool.
With the way I do it, it's all drawn out. And you've got a permanent piece of paper there for the piece that you're working on.
Yeah, well, this is not a permanent piece of paper in the jig. It's
I
just-
know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you want to remake the same thing again, you got to draw it all out again. I've already got the piece of paper. I can make however many copies of it I want.
Yeah. You can take you can look at it here. You can make your own at home. But I just want you to have fun making segments and not having to break your mind figuring out with digital. That's it.
Michael,
It's
you need to
easy.
go back a few weeks on the demos and watch my demo on my open segmented piece.
Okay. In 2 weeks,
And you'll
or
see how I do mine.
Hey,
Weeks
Michael,
ago.
great jig. Thank you for sharing it with us. We
okay.
appreciate your idea for a jig.
I'm
It's
gonna
another
try to
method.
send- we're gonna-
It's
I'm
another
gonna
method.
try to send
Yeah.
you guys some pictures of it.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely do that, Michelle. It'd be great.
Little easier for us simple-minded people.
Yeah, but I'm simple-minded. I can't explain my own things, but that's okay. I'll find somebody to write something down on it, and I'll
Okay,
send it to you guys. As long as
that'd
you're
be great.
interested, that's all I want.
Yes, for sure.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you, sir.
Be a pleasure to send it to you one way or another. I'm going to try to get it to you. I got people that know
Alright.
computers better than me. They'll help me out on that.
Sounds great.
Okay, that'd be great.
Hey, have a good evening.
Good
Hey.
job.
All right,
man.
thank you.
Good
For
job.
sharing.
Appreciate you in tonight.
Bye-bye.